is. Welcome to X Talk Live. Real people, real conversations. Coming at you right here. 5 days a week. That'd be them weekdays.
That's right. Weekdays.
We like to do the weekday thing.
The weekday thing.
Yeah. Like to be a big old shout out and how do to Mr. J-Dub in, where is he now? He is in some strange chat room. Which one?
What chat room?
Where is he?
I don't know. I'm not even in the stream yet.
I don't know, but Bubba is in the house.
Hello, hello.
There you go.
Be like Bubba.
Anyway, welcome back, gang, to the X Talk Live here at x.com. Can I say X more? XXX? Yeah.
XXX.
Oh my.
Oh, my.
Yeah. So we got a good one for you today, of course. And as always, you've all come to know and love us for the pets.
Yes.
And there they are.
Yes.
And I have the information right here to pass along to you that I have rectified the pet problem from yesterday. So I can say that it's a whole 60 minutes of pets now. You
Right on.
Getting assisted.
Yes. Thank you.
No more pet deficits.
No more pet deficits.
No. For at least the next 4 years.
Right.
That's my
That's
promise.
right.
My promise to America.
We're
there we
making
go.
pets great again.
Apparently.
Yes.
Yes. So aside from the pets, like to welcome the one, the only Miss Zero Dark Kitty.
Meow.
Welcome to the X Talk Live, Miss Kitty.
Thank you.
And yeah, I guess you're in heaven here. You got your kitties. He's looking at you. He can see you.
Yes.
Yeah.
100%. I wish I could give it a kiss.
No, there you go.
So cute.
There you go. So you have brought a smorgasbord for us today. We're eager to get into all that, of course.
Yes.
And
we're doing awesome with time, though. We divert and we digress, but yet somehow we never run too much over. So we're doing really well.
You know, it's that whole thing. You kind of got to stick to your schedule.
Yes. So we're finding a groove.
We're finding a groove.
Yes.
Fair enough. Yeah. Any other mentions? Any other things I'm forgetting because I don't have my script up?
Make sure to stay to the end of the show because we're going to end each one with the FAFO of the day, and you're going to want to see it. Yes. It's a good one today.
Yeah, the one, the only Steve Inman.
Yes.
You know him, you love him. And if you don't, you should.
Yes.
Both in the knowing and the loving.
Yes. Go follow Steve Inman. And non-essential animal commentary and non-essential commentary. Right.
It's funny about that account. I was like, that's not even him, is it really?
It is. And I found today's there today.
Oh, good.
Like every other day, I go to the animal one.
Right, of course. I see a theme coming here.
Yes.
Pets.
Yes.
Who would have ever thought you'd see X Talk Live and pets co-branded?
No. Yes.
I never thought.
Right. You're going to see our commercials on the Pet Collective soon.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
All right. We will look forward to that.
Yeah.
So Bubba is in the house. J-Dub is in the house. Bubba says, more cats. Gotta have more cats.
Yes. Always more cats.
Well, he's got 3, 4, 5 of them in the bed there.
I'm working on it.
Yeah.
I'm working on it. Believe me. Well, I guess on a little sadder note, we're going to be saying goodbye to our dog Monday.
A bon voyage.
Yeah, we made the appointment today, and it's heartbreaking. But,
Well.
Yeah, I've put it off too long, and it's just not good. So, right on. Speaking of pets.
Yeah.
Yes.
That would be one of your cats.
Yes.
Yes.
That was Thor, because Loki just ran to see what the heck was going on.
Right.
So, yes.
Because he's like, don't you know there's a show going on right now?
Yes.
What an idiot.
Studio cats. We have studio cats. Yes.
Yeah. So, what's your
What?
I don't know. What's your thing? What's your What's your groove?
My groove for what? Today, just in general, my vibe today.
Just overall, yeah. Just a
let's see.
summary. If there was a I don't know, a kitty summary, what would it be for the last 24 hours? What would you?
Thank God tomorrow's Friday.
Thank God tomorrow is Friday. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Could do that.
Yes. It's been a busy week because, we do have the pet issue and Christmas is coming. So
Right.
now I'm starting to plan for Christmas. Yes.
Well, that was one of the big things that we had to deal with too. It's like, geez, we really hung on to this a little long, and now we're coming into the Christmas season. That
I wanted to give her
Yeah.
one more Christmas, but she's not even making it to the backyard.
no,
So, yeah.
yeah,
But I have a lovely girl vet, Dr. Laura. She's really wonderful. And she's going to come to the house. So I don't have to upset Trini or anything.
anything like Dr. Phil.
Speaking of, we're going to talk about Dr. Phil today. So
Oh, we are, including a
are.
bunch of things that you probably aren't planning on talking about him.
it always happens.
Does it?
That's right. It does. Sure. We divert and digress, do we not?
Well, this is true.
Yes. So let's get to the stories. What do we got?
Well, I'm just before we do, would you consider yourself a QAnoner?
Absolutely. Well, if there was such a thing as a QAnon, but there's Q and then there's we Anons. And yes, I'm definitely an Anon since minute one.
Okay.
Yes.
So,
Why?
well, because my ideas and thoughts on the whole thing are just a little bit different. So I thought I would take a different letter.
Oh, I see. Okay.
So instead of QAnon, if you subscribe to what I'm saying, then let's go with PAnon.
Peeing yes. We'll all be peeing you.
Just a
Yes.
just a little short of Q.
Just a little short of Q.
There's a
That's a
t-shirt.
t-shirt.
That's a
Absolutely.
t-shirt. There we go.
Oh,
Hey, come and subscribe to the PAnons. We're just a little short of Q.
that's right. I mean, this is how it happens, folks. You're just witnessing the brilliance in action in real time right now.
That's right.
Yep, that's exactly how it happens.
There it is.
Yep.
Oh,
Fantastic.
see, Bubba says Playboy doesn't count.
Oh,
Damn it.
no. Oh, no.
I don't know how he knew I was going there.
I don't know. Shocker. It
Well,
must be a boy thing.
I guess. Anyway, yeah. So let's get into it. I guess we'll switch over now from the beautiful pet cam to the Browsertron 5000 with pet cam assist.
Yes.
There we go.
Finally.
See?
Following directions.
There we go. Yeah.
Ooh.
There.
Oh, that's the way it's supposed to be.
That's right. Crash got it up.
Yes.
Yeah.
Ah, yes.
So there it is, 24/7, or at least the 1 hour out of the 24 that we're with you every day. It's 24/7 pet videos there.
Yes.
So
Pets and politics.
like and subscribe.
That's it. That's the new tagline.
Get down.
Politics and pets.
Buy me a coffee. Yeah, what's all this? Cash App, $sign Fierce Kate. I thought that was a new crypto for a minute.
It might be someday.
Yeah, the Fierce Kate
Yes.
crypto coin.
That's right. Why not?
Well, yeah,
More
everybody else is
brilliance in
doing it.
action, folks. Yeah.
Yeah.
If I knew anything about how to do that, then I would do that.
And then, of course, on Venmo there, you can get her at old Airbus
It's
magnates.
for when we used to be on air media, silly.
Oh, right.
Yes. So on air media, Kate. Yes.
Okay, on air media.
He
Kate.
just named the company and forgot what the company was. Oh my God.
And of course, my favorite, paypal.me/Kate2010.
Yes.
That's nice and easy. See?
Yes. If you enjoy us, please help support us because this is our job.
Well, and special thanks to a number of viewers, but most recently, our dear Bubba
Yes.
for his aid in the coffee fund.
Yes.
Yes.
Most generous. And we are so grateful for you. Thank you.
I think the French say incredible.
Crash was saying we should do like a Jerry Lewis type telethon
Yeah.
live stream thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll do it for the human trafficked kids.
We don't have a call center.
Well,
that I could walk around with a wired in mic.
Yeah. And do the Sally Struthers thing.
Yes.
I'm
That's what you said.
I'm thinking it's doable because I know we can get 1-800 numbers from Skype.
Right.
Right. And then we could just trickle them all in and they could tell us their human trafficking stories. And
Yeah. Right.
And then every once in a while.
No. The telethon is supposed to be for us, you silly. We're totally special needs enough that we could do our own telethon.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. See, no, I was trying to help out the.
No, it's for helping us out.
Okay.
Yes. No, we can't be disingenuous. We have to say what it's helping. So. Yes.
Where is that yacht commercial? Where is it?
You have it somewhere, I'm sure.
Oh, I do.
Okay.
I do, but I left it in my other guests.
Your other pants?
Left it in my other pants.
Yes. All right. Well, people are here for the stories.
The stories that matter to you.
That's right.
That's right.
Exactly.
Do they matter?
I guess they matter. They're what's on X. So X matters. I guess the stories matter.
That is true.
Yes.
Okay.
We're the media now.
We don't say that. We don't have lawyers. You can't. Yeah.
It's okay. I am the legal department for Furycast Inc. So it's okay. I've got this. And Crash has got what? What has Crash got?
What have I got?
Yes.
I don't know. You bring the stories that matter to me.
And I send them to you, and
Via
you
the-
put them
oh.
on the Browsertron. Yes.
Right.
That's the way it's supposed to go.
Oh, right.
Directions.
I see.
Follow them.
So we're looking at the wrong screen.
Apparently.
Let's go to the right screen.
Yes.
There's the right screen. I recognize that old guy.
I don't. Who old guy?
That old guy.
Yeah, okay. You're on the story. I'm on delay.
You're on delay.
I'm on delay. Yes.
On delay.
And remind me of one of my favorite songs in the history of ever from the 80s. It was a song called Mondelez. So if anybody remembers that song, raise your hand because I'm going to go find it and download it to my iPod now.
Mandalay Bay.
Yes. It's such a great song.
Well, now our first post here on today's show is, of course, a little bit of breaking news.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, the big reveal.
Comes to us.
Lisan Al-Gaib for my Dune fans. You don't know, you don't watch Dune, so.
You speaking Muslim on me?
It's not.
That?
It's Fremen. You don't
Look,
understand.
Ahmadi Malach.
Yeah. Which
Okay.
they did base it on that, but that's
Right.
okay.
Yeah. Well, today's post comes to us from AF Post. You can follow them at AF Post.
Right.
Get it? First clip of Baron Trump
Yes.
and his voice emerges, showing a Trump meeting Dana White. And follow AF Post.
Yes.
Make sure you do that because...
We like to give shout outs to the people that help me talk to you about stuff.
Right.
Right.
Okay.
Yes.
So there it is, AF Post. And you're probably sitting there going, hey, I know that guy. That's Donald Trump.
Yes.
My God, look at that. It's Donald Trump. Oh, this could be an important video. And it is, but for different reasons. Check this out.
Yes, hello, how are you?
I'm in the business.
It's very nice to see you. Very nice.
I gave him a shout out last night. The place went crazy. Very well. He didn't
Hello, how are
see
you?
it.
It's very nice. Good to see you.
You too, buddy.
Oh, you've never met?
No, it's
No,
the
no.
first time.
Could we make him into a guy?
Very nice to meet you. Yeah, there is the voice of Baron Trump.
It's awesome.
First impression?
It's awesome.
Okay.
Yeah.
See, now, my first impression is a little different, and I know you're going to be like, oh, my God. To me,
Yeah.
and maybe it's because I'm Canadian, but he sounds like Justin Trudeau.
No, he does not.
Oh, God. Yeah.
He so does not.
The mega polite line
You
over and
have
over
to-
again.
You have to be
It's nice to
polite.
meet you.
No, it's not said in that way. He's got a genuineness like Trump has. He's literally like you could cut him down the middle, half Trump and half Melania. It's amazing.
So, Trump-lania.
Yeah, I love it. I love it.
Sounds like a new vodka drink.
Don't give them any ideas.
Trumplania.
Yes. But yeah.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Okay. All
Yeah.
right. Well, I'll give you this in this day and age, and especially again going back to that comparison of the Biden crime family and the Trump crime family.
No, just the Trump family.
Well, it's how the people know him. Right?
No, it's not how the people know him. It's how the enemy knows him.
Well, they're listened to. So you just look at the kids.
Yeah.
Just look at the kids.
Absolutely.
Right?
Yep.
Like the differences in the two all the way down the line are just stunning.
Yes.
Like everything wrong.
Yep.
Everything right.
Exactly.
So yeah, very, very nice, polite kid. Huge. He's like what, 2 feet above Donald Trump.
He's gonna rule the world soon.
Isn't Donald Trump 6'3", or am I on crack?
He's tall like you.
Yeah.
I don't know exactly how tall, but yeah.
Okay.
And yeah, Barron's gonna rule the world someday. So, and it's so funny because it is just like that. You know, I don't think he can do the voice, but you know, if we were waiting for some great one to come to, I can see it. You know, if I didn't see it, I would say it.
Right.
I don't care who it is. I'll just say what it is. But yeah, no, he's got something.
Well, JFK Jr. had something too, and we all know what happened there.
Do we?
Don't we?
Dun, dun, dun. I'm just saying. I don't know.
Coffee with Hillary.
Yeah. So, but yeah, I think that he's got an amazing future ahead of him. And I hope he is a mini Trump.
Yeah.
Because, you know, I hope he's somebody that can't sit by while things go wrong or bad or criminal.
Right.
And then we'll see amazingly great things.
Well, I don't think that's even a possibility. Because, again, going back to the comparison between the Biden family and the Trump family and the differences there, too, I think speaks to the character of the kid.
So I agree.
I don't think
Right.
you maybe not dedicating, you know, the rest of his life to the country. Maybe maybe
we don't
he
know
has,
what his interests are. That's the thing.
Right.
Or at least I don't. If anybody does, I'd like to know. He's, how old is he now? He just turned like 18.
18, I believe, yeah.
Oh God, he's just a kid. Yeah. I probably won't be here by the time he peaks, but
It's really, you know, I'm pissed that your camera isn't on right now because if you look at her face right now, folks, she is literally glowing.
yeah, I'm
Her
just
eyes
excited.
are sparkling. Oh my God, it's Barron. Oh my God.
Well, not in that way. More like a motherly way because, you know,
I haven't seen Mom sparkle like that. No, I don't think so, Tim.
it might not be Mom, you know. It might be not Barron. I mean, it might be something else.
Oh, you're just losing it now. you just lost it. Yeah, see, you hear that? You hear that? That little.
That's usually reserved for you.
Yeah, when she gets there, forget it. It's over. Yeah.
True story.
We're not going to get anything good out of you today.
Nope. True story.
So yeah, Barron Trump has a voice. Heard it here first time, ladies and germs. Yeah, there you go. Yeah. Okay. Well, there it is.
Awesome.
Got any other commentary?
On Barron, no.
No?
Nope. Moving on.
You got it. Moving on. Boom. Next one up for us is from Colin Rugg today. New. The man who murdered United Healthcare CEO Brian Thompson inscribed the words deny, defend, and depose on the shell casings that were left at the scene of the crime. The masked assassin is still on the run as details of his whereabouts remain unknown. The inscription could be linked to a book written in 2010 which blasted the insurance business. Delay, Deny, Defend. The book is titled Why Insurance Companies Don't Pay Claims and What You Can Do About It, says the subtitle. Investigators say that they're trying to connect evidence to find the assassin. They say he purchased coffee, a water bottle, and power bars at a Starbucks before throwing them in the trash can. Investigators also found a phone in a nearby alley, which they believe belongs to the shooter. And there's a video here, and I am assuming you want that played.
Well, it's up to you. You don't really have to. It's just like news from yesterday.
Okay.
But yeah, so I don't know about you guys, but this screams of a setup. You know, this screams of somebody putting him up to it, making it look like it was, like I said yesterday, making it look like a disgruntled patient loved one, you know, that kind of thing, down to inscribed shell casings. And the dude makes sure he gets it. There's, if you go down the thread from this tweet also, you'll see that there's pictures that the NYPD put out of him to help identify him. You know, he makes sure he gets himself on the camera, like at the Starbucks, like he's not really hiding it, you know? So only somebody who wants to get caught so they can tell a story to divert from the true story will behave in that way. You know, it's just really screams to me of total psyop setup. And will we ever really know? I don't know. Maybe in this new climate we will. But had this happened like, you know, some years ago, we would have never found out the truth either. So that's another reason to be grateful for the era that we're moving into, because I think those kind of things are going to be much, 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 much harder for bad guys to get away with.
Right.
Yes.
Well, now you're a QAnoner, so you probably haven't picked this up, but I bet you my PAnoners out there have got this. Uh-huh. You'll note the author of the book Delay, Deny, Defend. Mm-hmm. Can you read the name?
I cannot. I don't have it. Wait, give me a second. I can full screen it. J.M. Feynman.
There you go.
Yes, why?
Jewish.
Oh, okay.
There you go.
Yes.
Just going to leave that there. You PAnoners will know what to do with that little hint. And be sure to tip me on your way out.
OMG.
I don't know.
You're so funny.
Well, I'm trying to be like those fat guys on YouTube that just stream their, you know.
That was years ago. We're way past the era. You're like late. You're late to the party.
Oh,
Yes.
damn it.
We've already been vindicated and validated. Now we're just moving on to the cleanup phase. Yes.
Really? So,
You missed it.
that figures.
Yep.
Well, whatever. I've got my show now with pets.
Yes. There you go.
That's all I need. I'm fulfilled as a human being.
You will find your niche.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
All right. Well,
So anyway, if you missed it, it's a setup. It's an absolute setup. Like the dude lies in wait on a New York City street, assassinates the dude. Mm-hmm. But before he commits an assassination, he's smiling on the security camera in Starbucks, buying stuff. You know, he's inscribing bullets with words that are going to lead the Cracker Jack police on a trail. You know, either right to him or no to who they want you to think is the actual perpetrator.
to the Walgreens where he bought the Sharpie.
Yeah, it's just ridiculous.
Well,
Like,
you
it's
see,
so blatant.
the two things leap out at me about this. One, who cares? Why is this such a big deal? So,
Well, that's a good point. Also, they've made it a big deal.
Right.
If the CEO just had gotten shot and that was it, moving on to the next story, like something important, that's exactly my point.
yeah,
It's so obvious that you have to start to question the obvious. Why would they be dumb enough to make it so obvious?
right,
Yeah.
yeah,
So, yes.
like,
So, yeah.
yeah.
I just hope there's more to the story, and we'll find out as time goes on. But I wouldn't be surprised. They have it. I don't know if you heard, because he had stepped out of the studio for a second. I don't know if you heard, but they have photos down this thread of where this tweet is of the security cam pictures of the guy
Right.
to help identify him. So, you know, why would he do that? Like you have drug dealing, you know, scumbag people that are, you know, better criminals than this supposedly hired assassin. Oh, well, he was sloppy. So that leads more towards it was a loved one of somebody that was denied coverage. Like, or they're just acting that way, you know? Yeah. It's ringing in my gut like complete and total bull crap.
Well, yeah, because if it was, you know, a family member hiring a gunman to go and do this, that would be a news story, but nobody really cares.
And let me tell you something else. If an insurance company hurt one of my family and I was mad enough to lay in wait to assassinate this person, I'd want everybody to know I did it.
Right.
So there is that too.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Deny my claim.
Yes,
Right.
exactly. This is what happens to you scumbag insurance companies. Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, otherwise, what's the point?
Exactly.
So
it's
you kill
pointless.
the dude, and what? You write on a couple shell casings.
But
and
you
what?
do that to make a statement to all the other insurance companies, and all of a sudden you're creating a movement because all the other insurees are like,
Oh wait, we can do that.
"We love you, Kate."
Yeah, exactly.
Right?
Yeah, sure.
Exactly.
I mean, if you're that busted up over the death of a loved one that you're going to kill the dude who runs the insurance company that denied the claim, then you're not going to care what happens to you after.
And the bigger question is, why does the public care?
Right.
Oh, an insurance scumbag got murdered. Oh, well.
Right. Exactly. Exactly.
Like, I don't.
Oh, another CEO down. Oh, like really?
Right.
Yes.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So, yeah, it's not like, someone killed a beloved, singer with no talent these days.
Right.
Because then, you can see how
One
that
of the
would-
rappers got hit at the club and,
Yeah.
Yeah. No.
Oh, Busy T. Yeah, I was a Busy T fan. Oh, my God, Busy T.
Yes. Exactly.
But this guy, yeah, so.
Right. Exactly.
Whatever.
And it's not like we're at such a loss for news stories that
No.
they have to make it such a big deal also.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Wow.
Exactly.
Well, I don't know. What do you guys think? That's the ultimate question here.
That's right. I mean, I've got a whole room full of chat
Yeah.
and I got a couple chatters
Yeah.
and I want more chatters.
Chatters.
Chatter
What's the
away.
chatter? I understand Pepe's here today.
Is he? Well, Pepe needs to chatter.
Well, he always does. That's why I'm a little shocked. He hasn't said anything. What the hell's going on?
Yes. I know he's working on a project, so. Dun, dun, dun.
Project. Yeah, probably still at B-Day. Good eye, mate. B-Day. Yeah. All right. Well, we'll just leave the insurance guy here. I'm sure we'll be talking about it tomorrow and next month and next year because it's so damned important.
Yes, right. Or
Right.
by Monday, we'll never hear of it again.
There is always that. And then he will be forever the gunman that got away.
Right. Exactly. That we have his picture.
I was going to say now we could add it
From
to the
Starbucks.
list of gunmen that have got away.
Yeah.
Right.
Right.
Yeah. Okay.
Exactly.
Well, now we're getting into the big one. Here it comes. Boom. There's the big one. The big one, ladies and gentlemen. And I'm not talking because he's really tall, because clearly in the ops tent there,
Well, he's in a plane.
he's having an issue.
Yes.
Oh, is it a plane?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. You're not supposed to stand in the plane when it's in motion.
It's not in motion.
Oh.
Or maybe it's in motion. I can hear it. If
Well,
you play the clip, we'll let the people be the judge.
I'll just shut the hell up then.
There
Here we
you go.
I'm here with Tom Homan. We've just landed in Arizona. We're headed to the border. We're going to talk to the guys and find out what's going on for real.
We're 47 days out for inauguration. We're not waiting. Game on today.
What do you think we're going to see?
I think we're going to see exactly what this administration has done to the most secure border in my lifetime. And we're going to develop plans today to help these sheriffs make their community safer and secure the border once again.
These are some brave men and women down here working hard, so we're going to hear what they have to say.
Right on.
Well, there you go. Yes, indeed. The plane engines you can hear in the background, and they are on a plane.
Yes,
There you go. You won.
exactly. Yep, that's right.
Pick up your prize at the door on the way out.
As always.
That's right. So, so there it is. Now, I'll let you go with this. Now, the post from Dr. Phil here it says just landed at the border with border czar Tom Homan.
Right.
Okay, 856,000 views. Okay, all right. So we got Tom Homan, incoming Homeland Security border guy, and we got Dr. Phil.
Yes.
Help me with this.
Well, I will, because Dr. Phil is another avenue for absolute truth dissemination. And if you've noticed over the course of the last 8 or 9 years, Dr. Phil's gone from being best friends with Oprah to talking about what's gone on with Epstein and the Diddy parties. And, you know, I mean, and this is what happens. And I try and explain to everybody because I was raised in that. So you have to.
You were at the Diddy party.
I wasn't at the Diddy party.
You were.
You have to be a part of that to be in the world, or at least not talk about it. So you have, I would say maybe 2/3 of the people in the industries, they don't participate, but they don't talk about it. So then you have the 1/3 who are like, yeah, really into it, right?
Yeah.
So, because they're just crap people. And that's what happens. And when you get an out in any way, you take it. And this is why you're going to start to see more and more public figures and celebrities, you know, jump on the MAGA train and down with all the bad cabal stuff, because this is the first opportunity they have as an out without being targeted for it, because, you know, it's happening en masse kind of thing.
Right.
Right? Everybody's had to choose a side here. This was the kind of thing that happened over the last 8 years where you couldn't be like, oh, well, the left isn't so bad. Oh, well, you know, MAGA's not so bad. You had to be all in one side or another.
Right.
And that's how serious this is. And you still have some normies that are like, think they can be like that. But there's no such thing as a centrist anymore. You're either all in or you're not. And so the bigger people, the bigger players here had to choose a side. And Dr. Phil, I believe, is a good dude at heart, you know. It's hard because there's no way he couldn't know. Maybe he convinced himself that as a therapist, it was patient privilege and he couldn't talk about what he knew. I don't know. Will he ever fully talk about what he knows? I don't know. But Dr. Phil knows everything. And the fact that he is, and he's got a massive fan base, you know, massive fan base on both sides. Mm-hmm. So the fact that he's now hanging out with Tom Homan and wanting to disseminate the truth about the border stuff before Trump is even in and Tom even has his position. I mean, to me, that's huge. And it's telling for me. You know, some people might say, oh, it's no big deal. But for me, it's really telling about the direction that things are going to be going. So, that's why.
Okay. All right. Well, maybe you can answer this question then. And I'm pretty sure I'm not the only one who's aware of this video.
Okay.
There's a video that actually shows Dr. Phil in his house. I believe it was a television interview conducted back in 2018. And the B-roll that the producer had the cameraman go get around the house, you know, looking in his living room, the grand piano, and looking in his den and looking around the house, right? Because the interview was in his house. They sat down in the living room, had the interview. That B-roll footage showed artwork that rivaled that of John Podesta. And so in the Anon channels, this video circulated quite heavily. I believe it's still up on YouTube.
Okay.
And he has works of art that you know, would kind of shame Meryl Streep and Ellen DeGeneres' works of art that we've all seen and gone through ad nauseum. What about that?
Okay. I know what you're talking about.
Okay.
Dr. Phil actually has a lot of guns on, you know, too. Mm-hmm. There is a lot of weird art, but it's California and people are crazy.
And I'm talking about the shower room painting with the 3 children tied up facing.
I've never heard that Dr. Phil had that. That's not a Dr. Phil thing. That's a Podesta thing.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. No. And it was a pool, by the way.
Right. Okay.
Yeah. And I don't remember that. And I would.
Because I got to tell you,
there was a big to-do about the art in Dr. Phil's house, but not because it was Podesta-like, because it was, you know, weapons-like and stuff like that. And I don't know if it was one of his kids that was the art collector or what have you, but I remember there was a to-do about it, but it wasn't a big to-do.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Okay. So I'm just barking up the wrong tree.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. All right. Well, there it is. All you peoners out there that know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
There's your official Zero Dark response to that.
I haven't seen it. So if you guys know what Crash is talking about,
Yeah.
let me know.
Throw the link in the chat.
Yeah, it was a house tour they did.
Yep.
It wasn't an interview. It was like one of those My Crib shows, I think. You know?
I don't remember specifically
Right.
because there's just so many sickos out there who have toured their houses. So it's like I can't remember what the specifics were. but
Exactly.
It was something like that. Yeah, they weren't
Right.
there to actually look at his artwork, but they ended up looking at his artwork. So, yeah.
Right. Okay, well, I'm doing some research.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
Good enough. Yeah. Well, and the other thing that kind of comes to mind too, because I'm looking at, okay, Dr. Phil is with Tom Homan. Why?
That's what I'm saying. This is why. This points to me of a very definitive direction in how things are going to be going. Because this is somebody that was like Oprah's best bud. Like Oprah blew him up on her show. You know, Dr. Phil was a small known celebrity until he
Right.
hooked up with Oprah and became like Oprah's resident therapist on the show.
Right.
And then busted out and had his own shows.
Just like Oprah's dog masseuse.
Right.
Yeah.
So,
He's-
and the book club. How many authors has Oprah's book club launched? Same kind of thing.
Sure.
Right.
Sure.
So he definitely knows where all the bodies are buried. There's not a question. And the fact that he's hanging out with, you know, Trump's #1 pick to do the exact thing that all the liberals find the most horrifying too, you know, and he's spoken out about sex trafficking and all this other kind of stuff before as well. Right.
Wait, yeah, and some of the folks in the chat room are saying things like because his ratings are slumping. Well, here's another thing.
I was right, by the way, just to interrupt. It was his son Jordan's house that was for sale. And everybody went ballistic about the kind of art he had.
So Jordan is the pedo.
Yeah, well, it wasn't that kind of art.
Oh, no?
No, it was rifles and handguns and shotguns and weird dolls and
That's
colored
the dolls.
furniture.
Yes, thank
Yes.
you. It's the dolls
Darth
because
Vader with a koala head.
the kids. Right.
And he had a Banksy.
Okay.
So,
well,
yeah.
well, here's kind of another question to that. Why Dr. Phil with Tom Homan on the border? If anybody through this last 4 years specifically, who's been in Trump's side the whole time and proponent and filing lawsuit after lawsuit after lawsuit in the states all over the place, far and wide, Mike Lindell. Mike Lindell, I could see Tom Homan, teaming up with Mike Lindell to take back the border, blah, blah, blah. The Dr. Phil thing just kind of...
I think Mike Lindell has been publicized out. Like,
You think?
yeah. I mean, his big thing was the election fraud. You know.
Right.
I also have an update about the United Healthcare CEO. And word is that he was facing a DOJ probe for insider trading.
Oh, so one of Pelosi's boys.
So you have, somebody facing a criminal probe who winds up dead because the other criminals are afraid he's going to talk.
Don't want him to talk.
Right. Let's make it look like a disgruntled loved one. Exactly. Right.
And so the media stays on that to hammer it into your head.
Right. Well, yes, there is that too. So it's funny because I actually said somewhere on Twitter today it reeks of an intelligence community setup.
Starts making sense.
That would make it look like he was killed because he was going to talk about an insider trading thing.
Mm-hmm.
That made it look like it was a disgruntled loved one. I mean, it's just so convoluted that it can only be the intelligence community.
Oh,
That's
my.
it. Yeah, that's it.
That's it.
Yep.
There, we just solved it.
Yep.
That's right. Who are those? The husband and wife team that does the paranormal stuff. Bob and Betsy White or whatever their name is.
Oh, you mean they're dead now?
No, not the UFO people.
No, Warrens, the Warrens.
Yeah.
They're dead now.
The Warrens.
Yes.
There you go. So you go to the Warrens for the paranormal stuff, and you come right here to the Taylors for the
For the spy stuff.
international espionage and intrigue stuff.
There you go.
There we go.
Right.
Right? Mm-hmm. Okay.
Sounds good.
With-
Sounds like a plan.
Now improved with pets.
Yes. New and improved with pets. And it is quarter till. We have to hustle.
No problem. Boom. Done. Coming at us from Mr. Guns and Gear today, Secret Service Acting Director Ronald Rowe. Now,
Yes.
this is the guy who replaced the girl who hired a bunch of fat people to not protect Donald Trump.
Right.
He's apparently mentally unstable and or unwell. Rep. Pat Fallon was asking simple questions during a hearing on the attempted assassinations of President Trump, and Mr. Rowe started yelling at him for no apparent reason.
Okay, we'll play the clip and then we'll talk about it a little bit.
Okay, mommy.
Yes, sir, I do.
Okay. Was that the remembrance of September 11th?
It was.
Was it in New York?
It was at Ground Zero.
Okay. Who's usually at an event like this closest to the President of the United States, security-wise?
The sack of the detail.
Special agent in charge of the detail. Were you the special agent in charge of the detail that day?
Actually, let me address this. Could you please, staff, leave that? Oh, no, leave
No,
that
we're-
one up with
we're
the
putting it
circle
up.
around me. Thank you. So actually, Congressman, what you're not seeing is the sack of the detail out of the picture's view. And that is the day where we remember the more than 3,000 people that have died on 9/11. I actually responded to Ground Zero. I was there going through the ashes of the World Trade Center. I was there at Fresh Kills.
I'm not asking you
I
that.
was
I'm asking
there,
you if you were
Congressman.
were you
I
the
was
special
there
agent in charge?
to show respect
You were not.
for a Secret
Oh, that's
Service
a bunch of
member
horse hockey.
that died on 9/11.
Oh, that you were trying to be.
Do not invoke 9/11 for political purposes.
Oh, that not. I'm invoking this.
You are, sir,
Gentlemen,
and you are out of line.
I would like to ask him a question. Please.
You are
Order.
out of
Don't try
line,
to bully
Congressman.
me. Don't
Way
try
out
to
of
bully
line.
me. I am an elected member of Congress, and I'm asking you a serious question, and you are
I
playing
am a public
politics.
servant who has served this nation and
You
spent
won't answer the
time
question.
on our day, on our country's darkest
Mr.
day.
Chairman, Committee you will will not come
Do
to
not
order.
politicize it.
Committee will come to order. I'm asking you serious questions for the American people, and they're very simple. They're not trick questions. Were you the special agent in charge that
No,
day?
I wasn't. I was there
Oh, no,
representing
Mr.
the
Chairman,
United
I'm
States
just
Secret
asking you yes or
Service,
no.
sir.
Mr. Fallon, your
and
time's
did
expired.
not affect protective
You
operations.
know why you were
Time's
there?
expired.
Because you wanted to be visible, because you were auditioning for this
I was
job
there to
that
pay
you're not gonna
respect for a
get
fallen
till
member of
January
this
20th.
agency.
You endangered
You are
President
out of
Biden's
line,
life,
Congressman.
Vice President
You are out of
Harris's
line.
life, because you put those agents out of position.
Mr.
Did you have a
Chairman.
radio with
Mr.
you?
Fallon,
Did
your
you wear a
time
vest?
has
Did you have a
expired.
weapon?
Mr.
No.
I did, sir, and you are out of line.
Mr. Chairman, Mr. Chairman, Mr. Chairman.
You can't handle the truth.
That is crazy, though. I swear Fallon was going to get up and deck him at one point. But the reason this is such a big deal is because it's always the special agent in charge of that detail that stands next to the president at these really, really important events.
Yeah.
And this dude decided he was going to take that spot for himself so he could look good. And like Fallon says, he knew he was going to be interviewing for this job. And he just wanted to do it for the optics. And apparently, Fallon touched a nerve.
Yeah, you think?
Because, Rowe shouldn't have reacted in that way to the question. I mean, you're much better served just answering the questions and not taking any bait when it's thrown. And Fallon didn't even throw any bait. He just asked him a yes or no question. But he presumed where that line of questioning was going and headed it off with a egomaniacal meltdown. It was
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy. But we're going to see a lot more of this kind of stuff moving forward in the House and the Senate when stuff really starts hitting the fan.
Right.
Yes,
Right.
that's right. But I had to play that because that blew me away.
I really, in all my years of watching the congressional proceedings and the hearings and the Senate proceedings and hearings, same thing. Never seen anything like this.
Yeah, that was just like crazy because it wasn't like Fallon didn't accuse him of treason or anything, but that's how he's reacting.
Exactly how
Yes,
he's reacting.
because he knows that stuff has been treasonous, and he's in with the bad guys. Obviously, it's Biden's administration,
Yeah.
right? So he's not squeaky clean, and he knows it.
No.
So today I only had 4 stories because I think I had a precognizance here. But Julie Kelly did say that Ronald Roe is the poster boy for the arrogant, unaccountable, power-hungry D.C. bureaucrat. And that she hopes Trump administration recovers his text messages from January 6th.
Yeah.
So that piqued my interest,
Right.
too. So we might be hearing more about this dude soon. Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, he made such a big spotlight of attention on himself today. Yeah.
Well, I'm almost thinking you need Marines in the room as security for these kind of interviews. Like what the hell?
Crazy. I'm
What is-
surprised somebody didn't get up and throw hands. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, moving on. Today is Throwback Thursday.
Dun, dun, dun.
And I did choose a good one for today.
You did.
The 21st Amendment ended prohibition today. And that's a good thing. And
that's right.
yeah.
You want me to read it or?
Sure.
Okay.
Yes, please.
This one comes at us from Historic Vids. You can follow them at History in Memes.
Yes.
That's memes.
Yes.
M-E-M-E.
I love that account.
On December 5th, 1933, the 21st Amendment to the United States Constitution was ratified, repealing the 18th Amendment and ending the era of prohibition in the U.S. This amendment allowed for legal manufacture, sale, and transportation of the alcoholic beverages.
Yes, right on. Right on. But what was really, this is a great thing. We should celebrate it today, yes. But the fun fact about this all that people need to keep in mind is that during Prohibition, the United States government actually poisoned the alcohol supply.
Yes.
And over 10,000 Americans died
Yeah.
from poisoned alcohol.
Yeah, if that
So-
isn't mass murder, what's the definition, right?
That's right. So next time the government says they're here to help, or you don't believe something that we Anons tell you about the government, just think back to that. So yeah.
And that was back in the innocent times.
That was, yeah, the so-called innocent times. Yes. When of
Interesting.
course they were not. Right.
Interesting.
That's why you had Elliot Ness and stuff around,
Right.
because they weren't so innocent times. Not even the government. Yeah.
No.
Right.
And that's, kind of a sad thing too, because, the movie business, for everything else that they are, there has been cases where they have put out really good quality testaments to history.
Right.
Right. Mm-hmm. And, don't get so turned off with Kevin Costner that you can't watch a movie because, of course,
JFK was great.
JFK was fantastic.
Yeah. But it was wrong.
Not to the peon honors.
Okay.
Not to the peon. No, that was pretty bang on.
Well, who did Oliver Stone say did it? Because I don't remember it. I watched it once many, many years ago.
I don't think Oliver Stone remembers now. It was 30.
If he didn't say John Brennan and George Bush did it, it's wrong.
Well, he didn't.
Then it's wrong.
No.
There you go.
No. Yeah, it was Deep Throat.
Yes. Right.
I did
Well, I guess he kind of inferred then, because that was them too. So there you go.
I am not a crook.
No. Yeah.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Well, it is, but there it is. And
Well, they set Nixon up too, but I digress.
yeah. And okay. All right. Well, here, one peon honor to a QAnon honor. What was that all about? Because I didn't see Nixon as a force of nothing, really.
No, but he just wasn't who they wanted in there to be able to affect the stuff that they wanted to do.
Right.
Which is basically all it takes. And you're either, they chose to remove him instead of kill him because they'd done that.
Right.
They don't want to do that.
They want to do that again in 20 years. Right.
So, yeah.
Okay.
Right. And I submit that's,
So-
when they shot Reagan, I was pretty shocked because I thought, all right, once you got away with it, you're not going to get away with it again. So, but they're ballsy and they're deluded, and it's our fault because we never held them to account for any of the other stuff.
Exactly.
So this is why I'm super adamant about now. go beast mode on the United States government, and let them get away with nothing. We don't offer them any quarter, any of them that were complicit in any of this.
Right.
It has to be the most massive example setting in the history of humanity. And that is not an understatement unless you want your kids and your grandkids to go through what we just went through. And that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Agreed. So then it could be said, if you're a peonaner, that President Nixon was Donald Trump 1.0. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah?
Yes.
He's not a... Well, and Nixon wasn't even convicted 34 times of non-felony felony counts.
97 counts, right? Wasn't it? I don't know.
Were they felony, non-felony?
I mean, Trump.
No, that was... Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll have to consult my peons for that. I'm not sure.
Your peon codex.
My peons. Yes, my lord.
That's awesome.
Well,
it's a T-shirt.
It is.
Yes,
a fantastic T-shirt.
Absolutely a T-shirt.
All right. Well, now we're down to T-minus 5 minutes left on this biatch. And I got to ask the question because we had the conversation after the program there yesterday about the FAFO and then the outro or and the sign-off, or the FAFO before and the sign-off before and then after. And that whole thing. Right. We had that conversation. And I do remember, because we peons have a photographic memory.
Yes.
I do remember that you and I did actually work it out to what the ending was now.
Directives were given.
Right. Yes, exactly. Remembering them that's another thing. So
ergo the live on air review.
Yeah.
Yes. Got it.
Oh, are we on air?
Yes.
I don't. Yeah. See?
Yes.
Yeah.
So what we decided was that, the thing is to always leave them laughing, right? That's what you want to do. So that's why we don't run the FAFO and then come back and do the sign off and then go into the outro.
Right.
We do the sign off and then we say, stay tuned for the FAFO. And then you, Mr. Timing, as soon as the FAFO ends, you cue the outro.
Oh, okay.
Right.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
Well, I have the FAFO standing by.
All right.
In main screen number 1 there.
Okay. Well, I guess we'll hit it at about 4:59. But Bubba said a whole bunch of stuff in the chat.
Oh, yeah. So we got to recap.
Yeah, we got to recap. And anybody else who has questions or chats, I guess I don't know how they watch this, that, there's 211 people in here right now, and Bubba's the only one chatting. Like, I don't get it.
Well, he is a master conversationalist. So folks are probably...
It's so confusing.
Folks are probably just in awe of the conversation he carries on with us and himself all throughout the entire show.
Yes.
It could be an addition bonus content.
I
to
promise
the entire
he
show.
doesn't work for us. He's not sitting in the studio chatting to make us look popular.
No.
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 Yeah.
No, he would never do that.
So he wants to know if Dr. Phil has anything on Hunter because his ratings are slumping. I submit his ratings are about to shoot through the roof. Public necktie party time. I'm down with that. I think we need to get some creative, though. Like, that's going to get boring pretty fast. So.
Well, we get Joe Rogan in there with some Fear Factor stuff.
I was just going to say we should do like Running Man stuff.
Yeah.
And have a lottery for the civilians to be the chasers. I would so do that. Oh, come on. Or just, honor special, anoners who've been in it since day one and let them choose who they want to go after.
Bring in some of the contestants from Top Shot.
Here's the thing. It's not out of the realm of possibility. Because look what's happening now in this country. Like Elon Musk has said that the 467 federal agencies there are, some nonsense.
Yeah.
He's reducing them to 99. 99.
Yeah?
Yes.
Yeah?
That's crazy. I mean, that's awesome. But who ever thought? That's insane.
Are you done now?
I'm done. Go ahead.
Okay,
Yes.
good. All right, fine.
Go
Thank
ahead.
you. I forgot what I was going to say. That's great.
This happens all
no.
the time.
If you're well, look what he did at Twitter. When when Twitter became X, he axed 75%. Like there was 30,000 people let go from Twitter.
Yes, a little bit of something. I was going to throw it in as number 5 today, and I totally forgot. Sorry. But there is a big chart put out by them today that 6% of federal employees actually go into work and work a 40-hour work week.
Yeah.
The Department of Energy has 0% of their employees actually in the building that we taxpayers are paying for. They're not there. Like they do nothing. They lay at home on their sofas with their cats and their laptops and their iPhone, and we pay them 6 figures a year.
And tweet about how good the government is. See how that works?
Oh, or they just troll us.
Right.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And this is what we're doing. So I'm all down. I think 99 could be cut in half too. That's just me.
Yeah.
I mean, I think the problem with bureaucracy is it's never, I mean, by design, never distilled down to its simplest form.
No.
For a reason, because then the people would understand what you're doing. So they don't do that. But I think if Elon and Vivek, I'm slowly warming up to Vivek. If Elon and Vivek want to actually really, really make a huge permanent difference, then everything needs to be distilled down to its simplest form. So we, the people, can understand exactly what's going on at any given time.
Yeah.
That Fetterman can go there and be like, you know, what's up? And they tell him and he's like, got it. Like that simple.
Right.
You know? And that's what we have to do. And yeah, that's what we have to do. But yeah, it blew me away. We're wasting so much money. It's crazy. Like I can spend, don't kid yourself, but I could never spend like that. Like I couldn't just throw money away.
Oh yeah.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like that. Well, exactly. And a lot of people have argued about women in government. Oh, they can't manage a checkbook to save their lives. You can't have them. Right. This is way worse.
It's so much worse.
Light years worse.
Yeah. Right.
Anyway, I've switched to the outside view of Studio 2 here in beautiful. Yeah.
It's a beautiful day today.
Outdoor shot there.
Yes.
Yeah. Little hay for the horses and various pets.
Tumbleweeds coming any minute here in North Carolina.
You want me to do the...
Well, we were supposed to have sound effects on the show, but we've gotten all of 0 sound effects today. We'll work on that.
That's because the sound in my head is always...
I can attest. Crash and I have been married for 14 years, and for 13 years and 6 months, he assumed I knew what he was thinking and just never told me anything.
No.
So, yeah.
No.
The last 6 months, he started to open up. True story.
There we go. Back to your pets.
Mm-hmm.
Got your pets there. And we're ready to roll with Steve here in the cat-to-cat face-off, I guess, is what we're looking at.
Oh, no, I won't
No?
spoil it, but yes. But I wanted to say thank you to everybody for coming again. We love to see you every day, and we'll keep being here as long as you keep showing up. Visit Furycast.com. Subscribe to my Substack at zerodarkkitty.substack.com. I have a Discord now for my paying subscribers. Once a week, you get a private Q&A via Discord with me.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. Share and share our stream on whatever platform you watch us on, because we're on so many I can't keep track now. And if you like our stuff, then do what Crash said in the beginning. Please choose any one of those ways to support us. We really, really appreciate it. This is all we do because it's what we love to do, and we want to keep doing it for you. See you tomorrow.
Then like and subscribe.
To tell you the truth, I hate snakes, but I love cats. And I love when cats fight back, when they stare death right in the eyes and gives it a big bitch slap. Grim Reaper comes up again. He goes, "You go back to hell where you belong, Satan." Morris the cat displaying his pimp hand is strong. You can see the 2 cats in the background are paralyzed with fear. But Morris the cat's like, "I've seen this jerk around here." And he's like, "No, you can't have any friggin' gas money. Come up with something original. You're always running out of gas." Instead, the snake comes up for another shot and Booyah! It is lights out, factory default reset. Then maybe next time we'll get the asshole who filmed this to face off with the snake. Now a word from Ludacris.
Get out the way, get out the way, bitch, get out the way.